Hi, I'm Cheryl. Welcome back to Travels with the Red Suitcase. Or, if you're a new viewer, welcome. I am a frugal, independent traveler, and I have 107 tips, hints, hacks, and techniques that I'm sharing with my viewer as your personal travel coach. So today, we're going to talk about money again. We've been talking about money for the last couple of videos, but today I'm going to talk about that currency that you have when you open your suitcase or your backpack and you go, oh, I didn't know I brought this back with me. What am I going to do with 300 lek? So it's what to do with your foreign currency, either at the departure airport or once you get home and you're like, oh, darn. So let's talk about at the departure airport, or even before that when you're at your hotel. If you're in a hotel, you can most likely use some of that foreign currency to pay your hotel bill. If you're going to take a taxi, you want to have some of it available to pay the taxi. If you're taking Uber and Lyft, obviously it's going to be on your credit card and you won't need to have that currency. Okay, so now you're at the airport. So what are you going to do? How are you going to get rid of it at the airport? Well, you can donate it. If you don't have much left, you can donate it. Most airport lounges will have a UNICEF donation container, and you can just put your leftover coins or small bills in that. If you have more than that and you do want to exchange it, I want to suggest that you look for a couple of different machines. One is a Forex machine, F-O-U-R-E-X. It's an exchange organization at the airport. They do not charge you any commission, any fees. You can insert both bills and coins into this machine, and payouts are in US dollars, euros, or pounds. So that's number one. Well, that's the number one machine. Then you can look for a machine called Traveler's Box. That's all one word, Traveler's Box. They will charge you a fee, a commission of 15%, but it will allow you to get your exchange either into your bank, on a PayPal, on an iTunes, on a Starbucks, on a lot of different cards. So you can have your money just put directly onto a retail card, or onto Skype. You can have it put onto Skype as well. You might want to, if you brought your Starbucks card from home, you've got that with you, and you have your exchange, your money, your foreign currency, find a Starbucks in the airport. Go in there and have all that foreign currency put onto your Starbucks card, and then you can use that Starbucks card once you get home. I didn't know that for quite some time, and it is a really good idea. So when I was traveling in Europe, I had those cards from other coffee shops, from Costa Coffee and other places. So when I go back to Europe, when we're allowed, I have money on my coffee cards that are European. I can't use them here, but I can use them once I get to Europe. Now, there's another machine you want to look for. And this machine is called Leftover Cash. Leftover Cash will charge you a flat fee of $3.99. And they will take your bills and your coins, and you can either get a gift card or you can donate it to charity. So those are the airport opportunities for you. Now, once you get home, you can go online. There's a company called Leftover Currency. Leftover Currency is a company out of Florida. I've never used them, but I did check them out on the Better Business Bureau, and I did look at reviews online. So I think they're pretty good. So what you do is you go online, you fill out a form, and you mail them your currency. I would mail it registered or certified. And what they say is 5 days after they receive it, they will deposit into your bank, or they will send you a check for the exchange that they have agreed upon when you went in and filled out the form. Okay, here's an interesting thing that you might want to do. If you know someone who is a teacher, you might want to offer the teacher some or all of your foreign currency, especially teachers that are teaching things like world history or finance or math, because they can do the exchange rate if they're doing math. So if you know a teacher, if the kids are actually going back to school this year, or even if they're doing Zoom online, they might want to use your foreign currency to teach about world history or social studies or finance or math. So you could also give your foreign currency to someone who might be taking a gap year in graduation from college. And you know, on the American currency, all of the images on our currency tell a story about the history of America. And it's the same with currency from other countries. They all tell the history of that particular country. So if you're going to give foreign currency as a gift to a student on a gap year, you might want to go online and check out that foreign currency, those images, and that history, and give them the story of that particular bill. Okay, so what else can you do with it? You can give it to someone who's not a student, but someone that you know that's planning a trip. Maybe you have some euros, and like I have somebody that I know wants to go to Greece, and I may give it to them with a Greek calendar for a birthday or a Christmas gift. You can make it into a memento or something that they can actually use when they finally get that ticket and get on the plane and they're on their way to Greece or wherever they're going to go. Now, here's something that I did not know about, but in my research, I found that many casinos, gambling casinos, will exchange your foreign currency. My first idea was, well, you're going to have to be like in Los Angeles or Las Vegas or someplace where you're near an international airport. But as I continued my research, I found an article that said there are casinos in the northeastern part of the United States, actually Foxwood Casino and Mohegan Sun Casino, and they will exchange foreign currency. Now, you don't want to go in there and just have them, have them think that you are coming into a bank. So you want to get a loyalty card and you want to play a little bit. You don't have to play all the time, but you have to do that 1 or 2 hours that they require you to be in the casino and, putting some kind of money in the machine. And after that 1 or 2 hours, then you can go and exchange your foreign currency for American dollars. Who knew that casinos would exchange foreign currency? Okay, so here's another idea. I have a friend who loves hearts. And when I was in Denmark, the Danish krone has not only a hole in the middle, but it has hearts on it. So when I came home, I brought some Danish krone. I got out my handy dandy drill. I put an extra hole in it, bought some satin ribbon, and I made my friend a neck piece from the Danish krone with the hearts on it. Okay, and here is my last idea for you. You can exchange foreign currency on eBay. I am not an eBay user, so, if you are, you need to know that it is legal. It is legal to do that. I would be a little bit concerned about the exchange rate, but if you're an eBay user, maybe you are not concerned about the exchange rate. But it is legal, and you can certainly do that on eBay. Okay, so now I'm going to change the subject a little bit. We're still going to talk about money. We're going to talk about foreign currency. But I want to talk to you about what's called inconvertible currency or non-convertible currency. Many countries in Europe have problems with counterfeiting. And so their currency you typically cannot use in any other country. My first experience with that was Albania, where their currency is lek, L-E-K, lek. And when I left Albania, I had Lek with me, and I was in an English immersion program with other travelers. And I said, you know, is anybody going to Albania? And this couple said, yeah, we're going. And I said, well, I have Lek. Would you like to exchange it? And she said, well, let me see what it says online. Well, what it said was that if you have Lek and you are outside of Albania, you cannot bring Lek into Albania because they are really inundated with fake money. So when I go back to Albania, if I want to take the money with me, I have to take a chance that if they find the money, I could be banned from going to Albania. I could be fined, or worst of all, I could be jailed. So I'm not going to do that. And in video number 2, I told you when I had the Irish pounds, the difficulty I had exchanging the Irish pounds. I doubt very much that you're going to find any place in Europe to exchange Albanian lek. So just be aware. So the other country that I went to that had a problem with counterfeit money was Egypt. And Egypt has a rule that says you can bring Egyptian pounds in, but you can't bring more than 350 Egyptian pounds into the country. I know that sounds like, ooh, $350? Wow, that's pretty good. But really, in today's exchange rate, it's $21.85. That's all you're allowed to bring into Egypt. In Ukraine says that you can only bring in 150,000 Ukrainian hryvnias. Well, 150,000 hryvnias is $5,000, which is quite a bit of money to bring in. So I would suggest to you that once we are able to travel again to foreign countries, if you're Canadian, you don't have that problem, but Americans, a lot of countries just think we're pretty stupid right now and don't want us to come and share our COVID-19 with them. But when we're able to travel again, I would suggest that you go online and type in list of currencies of the world. Get the name of the currency and then go to the country and check out what they say about their currency. Can you exchange it? Can you bring it in? Can you take it out? You want to be forewarned. Or my quote today is from via my grandmother, who used to say, if you are once warned, be twice shy. And so this is your once warning about foreign currency. Now, you don't have to take my grandmother's word for it, because there is actually a popular song by a UK singer by the name of Ian Hunter, and his lyrics say, once bitten, twice shy, or once burnt, twice shy. No matter how you say this, what it means is, please do your homework. Please be warned about foreign currency before you leave your country so that you don't get home and feel like you are stuck with all of this foreign currency. Okay? Great. So next Thursday, I'm going to continue to talk to you about travel and money, but I'm going to talk to you about how you can save yourself, cover your butt, save yourself from a financial disaster when you travel by doing your homework. So please put me on your calendar for next Thursday, where I can help you cover your butt. See you then. Bye-bye. Have a great week.